Good afternoon, teachers. While we're fixing some technical problem, I kindly just wait. We're going to play a video. Sorry for the delay. Thank you.
Quiet! Bring out your books and turn to page 51. Today's lesson is the use of have to and has to. Who can tell me the difference and the usage? Mr. De Guzman? Nothing? So what is this? Nobody read their assignments at home? None of you can even answer me? Why are you late, Mr. Tolentino?
Ano po kasi ma'am, bumili po ako ng ballpen.
Let me remind you, this is English class.
I bought a pen, ma'am.
Sit down and bring out your book.
Yes ma'am, sorry po.
Quiet!
Yan si ma'am Evangelista. Stricto, lagi nakasimangot, nakakatakot. Para siyang pinaglihis sa samahan ng loob.
Yes, Mr. Tolentino? Late again, Mr. Tolentino? Remove your earrings!
Parang kada araw na lang may issue si ma'am.
Where is your book? How will you read the lesson?
Pero kahit ganun siya, siya pa rin ang favorite teacher ko.
I'm really worried about your grades and your habitual tardiness.
I'm sorry po ma'am. Hindi na po mauulit.
May problema ba sa bahay?
Wala naman po.
Nandito lang ako pag kailangan mo ng kausap. Ako ang nanay mo sa school.
Dahil kay ma'am, natuto akong mag-English. Dahil kay ma'am, nahilig ako magbasa.
Hindi ako nakapasako! Pasako!
Dahil kay ma'am, natuto ako.
No. You're early. Okay, please take note of the scope of your periodical exam. Number 1, compound nouns. Number 2, transitive verbs. Number 3,
Oh? Hello, ma'am.
Dahil kay ma'am,
Ay, naku.
Mr. Tolentino.
ganito ako ngayon. Ma'am,
Is he going to be my teacher?
Yes, go to your teacher.
Hi, teacher.
Ang cute mo naman. What's your name?
Ace po.
Ikaw nang bahala sa apo ko, ha?
Sige po.
Good afternoon, teachers. Pasensya po sa konting abala. So we were working on parang sa audio mismo ng platform. So, good afternoon. I know that you've waited so long. 30 minutes yata ako, 22 minutes late ako, but I am sure that we are going to enjoy the session this afternoon. So, at the onset, I'd like to greet teachers coming from different things, of course, especially to my friend, Sister Gwen Villarubia, AR. Sister, good afternoon. And to our teachers at Colegio San Agustin Bacolod, BISAC teachers, Teacher Shai, thank you for watching. So we are going to start our session this afternoon. So thank you for staying. So. Okay. So this afternoon, I am going to walk you through boosting learning skills outside the conventional school system. So again, I am Miss Donna L. Banaticla. They always call me Teacher Donna. And of course, my friend pala, Miss Lani. Miss Lani, good afternoon, Miss Lani. So thank you for watching. Okay. I'd like to begin my session this afternoon with this from Ken Robinson, the element on how finding your passion changes everything. Our task is to educate our students' whole being so that they can face the future. We may not see the future, but they will, and our job is to help them make something of it. I come across of this lines of Sir Robinson's last night while I was preparing my talk this afternoon. Now, tayong mga teachers, We've been in the profession for so long a time. On a personal note, I've been teaching for about 16 years, and there's so much experiences that I've learned from my colleagues, my mentors, my co-teachers, from parents especially, and of course, sa ating mga students. Our task is to educate their whole well-being so that they can face the future. I know that we can relate on this following pictures. This one. This is a classroom, diba? This is a classroom situation, classroom setting. I found this in Google, and when I checked the date, it's 1949 from Marinol third graders. Diba? We have the students seated and we have the teacher. 1961 picture, nakikita natin. There is a teacher and there are students. If my memory serves me right, parang ito ay a picture ng Peace Corps in the Philippines way back 1961. Nakikita natin nakaupo ang mga bata at si teacher nandoon din. Ito. At present, nakikita natin yung mga scenarios na ito sa classroom. Maraming mga bata, and then andoon si teacher. Diba? Tayo sa Philippines, napakarami ng mga bata na ina-attend natin. Kaya, it's really very beautiful to be a teacher because you're not only supervising one kid, but so many kids with different personality, and you touch different personality and lives too. Ito ang meron tayo in reality, di ba? Ito, nakikita na ko dito, but at some point, totoo rin. I am sure my lecture has made you think. And maraming mga makikita nating mga bata dito na may iba't ibang expectations. Tayo, what's our experience as a teacher? And paano kaya tayo nakikita ng ating mga bata sa classroom? Diba? If you are a teacher, you will be forever a teacher. Sa mind, sa hearts ng mga bata, kahit maging professional sila, ikaw pa rin ay ang kanilang teacher. Okay, eto. Can anyone tell me what happened on this day? So dito, the first history class. Mga history teachers, alam ko, this one, nakikita nating mga scenario ito, no? But I hope hindi nangyayari sa classroom ito. Okay? Now, in our education system, sa ating sistema ng edukasyon, there's always, of course, makikita natin ang structure, school structure. Merong eskwelahan, may mga guro, may mga bata, at even yung mga arrangement natin sa loob ng klase. It's always about the teacher and the students in a classroom. And lumaki tayo sa ganon. Si teacher nagbibigay ng information, si teacher ang nag-guide sa atin, si teacher ang nagbibigay ng mga tasks, and we learn from teacher. But of course, may mga changes na nangyayari ngayon. May mga iba't ibang strategies na ginagawa si teacher to make our classroom interaction fun. And of course, children learn also from those inputs that we are giving them. Of course, experience inside the classroom matters for a kid. And of course, I'd like to greet pala muna yung mga classmates ng anak ko sa nursery, especially to Charles, to Tan and Thao. Hi, Jen and their mom. Ma'am Dongyan, thank you for watching. Okay, now, conventional schools. Conventional. Let's start with the word conventional. Conventional, di ba? Alam na natin to as teachers. It's based on or in accordance with what is generally done or believed. Ano yung mga lagi nating nagagawa? Okay? It's traditional and ordinary. Sa mga ginagawa natin everyday, papasok sa eskwelahan, dadating si teacher, dadating ang mga bata, nandoon, magsisimula ang klase, 7:30, 8 o'clock, magre-recess, lunch, babalik sa klase, uwian, assignment, and araw-araw na routine, traditional and ordinary na nangyayari. Opinions or theories that have existed for a long time that most people agree with. Diba? Conventional schools ang meron tayo majority sa Philippines. And of course, ako, of course, sasabihin ko rin, I'm a product of a conventional school system din. Diba? I remember memorizing the different dynasty in Asia. Kasi kailangan daw i-memorize. Bakit? Kasi kailangan i-memorize. Pero no, sa process, bakit ko ba kailangan i-memorize? Ano ba ang meaning ng mga minamemorize ko? Paano nagiging traditional na yung memorization, diba? But of course, nag-evolve na tayo ngayon, very good. May mga critical thinking skills na tayo. At tumataas na ang creativity ng ating mga bata. Now, but this is a new normal. Of course, ang ating conventional school system, na nandoon tayo sa school, nandoon si teacher, nandoon yung mga bata, and the parents coming in and out of the gate, diba, para ilagay doon ang mga bata. So, this is the new normal. Mag-iiba ang takbo ng ating system. And sa dinami-dami ng mga webinars online, maraming trainings sa ginagawa ngayon online, we are being conditioned for the new normal. Ano ba ang mangyayari sa atin with this new educational naman na reality na lahat tayo, we're all in this together. Keep calm, it's the new normal. Okay? Now, in our education, we've started the 8th century agricultural age, industrial age in the 19th century, 20th century information age, it's the knowledge workers, and then 21st century ay nagkaroon na tayo ng conceptual age or concept. According sa World Economic Forum, in 2015, these are the following top skills that our kids need to possess so that we can, of course, keep up with everything. Complex problem solving, coordinating with others, people management, critical thinking, negotiation, quality control, service orientation, judgment, decision making, active listening, and ang ikasampo ay creativity. Now, in 2020, ito naman yung ating top 10 skills. Ang first dito, nakikita natin sa slide, ay ang ating problem solving, complex problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, people management, coordinating with others, emotional intelligence, judgment and decision making, service orientation, negotiation, and cognitive flexibility. Now, that's according to World Economic Forum. Now, let me anchor our discussion this afternoon with those skills necessary para sa akin on my experience as a teacher and as a parent. Okay? Now, we call our education right now na talagang 4.0 na rin, di ba? Most especially with the new educational revolution na mangyayari. What skills will change the most? If you remember this robot, her name is Sophia the robot. I think nag-start si Sophia the robot noong 2015. You can Google, you can search on her on YouTube later, yung parang AI, artificial intelligence. Magkakaroon na ng digitization, whether we like it or not. AI is already here. And sa dinami-dami ng mga changes na nangyayari now, our way is to embrace them, diba? To keep up with everything. What skills would change the most ba with this new normal? Okay. For me, the first one na kailangang skill ng bata to adopt, diba? Outside of the conventional school system is creativity. I know that you will agree with me. Creativity matters a lot. If you have ideas but don't act on them, you are imaginative but not creative. Yeah. We are, di ba, lagi may natithink tayo. Nag-i-imagine tayo ng mga scenario. we should act on it so that nailalagay natin ang output ng ating mga imagination, especially for young kids. As children, we are creative without thinking. We imagine a lot. Do you still remember no mga kabataan natin when we were young kids and then nagbabahay-bahayan? Nag-i-imagine tayo kahit na yung mga sa candy ba, parang kino-convert natin na ito pera to. Di ba? So, very creative ang mga children. And yung mga naiisip nila outside of the box, we imagine a lot. I remember when I was a young kid, na meron kaming teacher sa amin. Yung mga kapitbahay na bata, I will act as a teacher. Lo and behold, naging teacher ako. Diba? Maglalagay ako ng plywood, tapos chalk ako ng mga maliliit, tapos nagsusulat-sulat din ako. And I imagine to be a teacher. Diba? Walang limit ang imagination ng bata. Kahit nga minsan natutulog, nagsasalita pa. Diba yung mga naiisip nila? Okay. Now, I am reminded of this movie. I hope na alam niyo yung movie na ito. I really love this movie. The movie Up. Si Ellie. Naaalala ko siya sa kanyang line, "Adventure is out there!" Gaganon-ganon si Ellie. Tapos gaganon-ganon siya. Ini-imagine niya na may pupuntahan siya at parang piloto siya. And na-carry yan ni Ellie hanggang, nauna siya sa kanyang asawa. Pero nung bata si Ellie, dun parang sabi ko, ay, parang ako ito ng maliit na bata. Kids will always be creative outside of our conventional school system. Sa bahay, do we give enough opportunity our kids to be creative? Yung mga creativity ba ng ating mga anak ay nasusuportahan ba natin? In schools, I know there are so many activities na ginagawa sa classroom and even for activities so that the creativity of the child will flourish. Diba? A creativity. And that's Nina, my daughter, on the other picture. Importante sa mga bata, lalong-lalo na this time. We are outside of the conventional school system. We are now teachers. Tayong mga parents serve as teachers now. And we start doing that practice to be the guide on the side for our kids this time. Given this new normal, and we don't know yet kung kailan maibibigay yung vaccine, ang ating mindset ngayon is to become teachers for our kids, guide on the side. How are we going to nourish that creativity among the kids? Sa ating mga anak, paano kaya sila natin in-nurture? Paano sila kaya natin i-guide with this new system? I know, mag-iiba ang lahat. Right? Dito, do schools kill creativity? I don't know. Sa experience nyo as a school. But I understand, schools should be a learning space for kids. Well, they will experience everything. So dito, kailangan nating magbigay ng creative activities for the kids. All the more ngayon na nasa bahay tayo. Are we giving them enough time to be creative? Yung creativity ba ng mga anak natin ay nurture natin as parents sa loob ng bahay? If you have time, you can search on Sir Ken Robinson. And I know you will learn a lot from his TED Talks. Okay? I hope schools are not killing the creativity of the kids because schools should be a learning opportunity for kids to embrace creativity. Eto, I hope that you are familiar with this. Okay? I hope that you are familiar with this. This one is in Google Office. This is in Google Office. Very creative. May mga station sila. May mga station sila so that when they think, mas nagiging maganda because nandoon sila sa space wherein they can think out of the box. Sa bahay natin, do we have areas for kids to be creative? Diba? May mga learning spaces din ba tayo sa ating mga bahay? Okay? Now, in Vibal will offer programs this summer with, I know nakita niyo yung mga posts ng Vibal with the different summer programs, but I'd like to highlight this one. The Code Camp Wizards. Probably may mga anak tayo na very creative at ang imaginative. At gusto nilang mag-flourish ang kanilang mga ICT, yung mga skills nila in computer, mga skills nila na pwede nilang ma-nourish pa. Vibal can offer you that with that program. It's the Code Camp Wizards, I believe. May mga different age yan. So if you have time later, you can check on it on Vibal website so that you'll see kung pasok ba ang anak mo and dito makapasok sa Code Camp Wizards. Okay? Sige. Vibal Summer Program, it will start on May 13 and enrollment is still ongoing. Number one is creativity, diba? Number 2, critical thinking skills. The critical thinking skills ng mga bata. We're all very familiar kay Tito Albert natin, di ba? According sa kanya, and even until this time, it's still applicable. Education is not the learning of facts, but training the mind to think. Sa eskwelahan, we send our kids, diba, to learn facts, to learn how to do things, especially problem solving, reading, writing, and everything. But it's very, very important that the kids will be nourished how to think, critical thinking skills. And according to this site that I've visited, there are many ways to enhance the critical thinking skills of the kids by enhancing the reading comprehension skills at first. Diba? It follows if ang bata maganda ang reading comprehension, ang bata makakapag-communicate. Ano yan magko-connect. Diba? If a child is very good reading comprehension skills, ako naniniwala talaga ako, the vocabulary later magpo-flourish din yan. Kaya it's very important na ang bata alam niya ang kanyang binabasa. Comprehension. Kahit naman subject mo pa ay math, kahit science, English, language subject, social studies, MAPE, it's important to have that reading comprehension skills. Diba? Enhance our kids to read and read. We have ample time this time, parents. Outside of our regular school this time, do we give importance also for our kids to read? Napakaraming e-books, napakaraming online platforms na ma-enhance sa mga bata kasi maraming free. Why don't we give them also reading comprehension skills na mga activity rather na mag-enhance sa kanilang mga reading comprehension skills. Okay? Sige. Ako, I really put premium on books. So I invest books for my only daughter. So kahit na months pa lang siya, so may mga libro ako na binili and it's really very effective din because our playtime is also reading. Hindi niya lang alam pero of course kahit na mga environmental prints yan, yung anak ko is also parang yung retention, yung memory niya nako-connect niya and it helps. Okay? Number 2 is for us to give importance also for our kids to ask question. Kasi it's only by questioning that the kids are learning how to think. Diba? Kaya it's really very important to have interaction inside the classroom. And kahit sa bahay, kailangan meron tayong facilitating skills din for the kids to ask questions. And huwag ka lang magtanong. Naku naman, hindi yan nakaka-help din sa mga bata. Later, magkakaroon na sila ng, ayoko nang magtanong kasi when I ask question, nobody answers. Or my mom is busy, my dad, ayaw niyang mag-answer ng tanong. Okay? Ask questions. Let's encourage kids to ask questions. Ang anak ko very bubbly kasi 4 years old na siya. Maraming question. Number 3 is metacognition. It's thinking, di ba? Thinking about thinking. Let's practice this. Connecting the dots. May mga situation ba na nagkakaroon tayo ng opportunity sa bahay na nako-connect ng mga bata yung mga sitwasyon? It enhances your critical thinking skills. Diba? Summarizing is also very important. Riddles, you can read the paper together. It's also very important. And encourage your children to ask questions. Okay? Critical questions. Who, what, where, when, why, and how is very important. That's my Nina. So she is doing, when pupunta kami sa mga play school and then nagbibigay kami ng mga activities sa mga bata, sa anak ko. So we encourage, hindi pwedeng ilagay mo doon tapos hindi ka maglalaro sa bata. You should play together with the kids. Okay? 6 critical questions. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. Vibal has a summer program for this. To encourage critical thinking, pwede niyong i-enroll ang mga anak niyo for Vibal summer program. So we have Getting Ready for Math, we have Vibal summer program on Math Mastery, so we have Science in Our World. So dito, napakaraming program na meron ang Vibal. I hope later you will have a time to go over. I will lead you to the site where you will see the different summer programs of Vibal. Okay? Again ha, flex ko lang po. Getting Ready for Math, Math Mastery, Science in Our World. Okay? Don't forget, number 1 is creativity. Number 2, for us, we all have the opportunity to encourage our kids for critical thinking skills, development at home. 3, very important sa mga bata ay ang communication skills. Again, as I mentioned, asking question is really very important, especially for a growing child. Kailangan ma-enhance ang bata how to ask question. Sa Philippines kasi, sa classroom natin, as I experience, parang hesitant yung mga bata to ask question. Because siguro, we train them not to ask question. So kahit sa bahay, you process your child. What's your question? What's your feeling? You ask question so that the kids will be encouraged also to answer. Diba? Magkaroon tayo ng relationship with our kids at home this time. Learning to share something about themselves. Let's give our kids the time to learn something about themselves. Kasi it's very, very important, di ba? Nabuboost ang confidence ng mga bata once they are given the opportunity to speak. On my experience growing up, I think it pays that the school will give opportunities for the kids to develop their talents. At ngayon, kasi mag-ibang normal, I think we should also train our kids to communicate, even kahit na virtual, di ba? Share something about themselves sa family member natin, share something. Let's encourage them to speak, okay? Learn how to smile, this is very important, and be very friendly. Sa bahay, do we smile at each other? Eto ba ay nanonurture natin sa mga bata? Be friendly at all times. But of course, di ba, may mga restrictions sometimes na hindi nakakilala, di ba? May sinasabi pa tayong, oh, don't talk to strangers. It's true at some point, but at some point, if depende rin sa sitwasyon, we should also teach our kids how to do or to start a conversation. I'm thankful of the experience given to me by Fulbright Philippines na nagkaroon kami ng opportunity to study in the United States and to teach kids, middle school kids. So one thing I discovered and I learned from that experience is that kids are really asking questions. And it's very different from the kids that we have here. They wanted to strike a conversation. So kahit nakaupo ka at may magpapass by, nagsistart sila ng conversation because they are accustomed to it already. Diba? So let us also start it as a teacher and as a parent sa bahay. Let's enhance the skills of our kids. Okay? Speak clearly. Kailangan klaro din ang pagkakasalita ng bata. So let's teach our kids to speak in a manner that is understandable for both parties. Diba? Do you want to say something? Can you share it to me? Can you do it slowly? Give your child time to speak clearly. Kaya nga yung mga dinner time, lunch time, these are our time na makipag-usap sa ating mga anak. Diba? Let's make our eating together, meal together, very productive as we exchange, diba, magagandang conversation. As I mentioned before sa aking talk, gawin nating productive ang dinner time or ang ating meal together. If possible, wag na wag magsasabi ng mga bagay na offensive or hindi maganda sa feeling ng bata during mealtime. Speak clearly. Magsisimula yan sa ating training pag maliit pa ang bata. Diba? If paulit-ulit nating sinasabi, nagiging routine ng bata, kanya ring nako-condition ang self niya that I need to do this. And dito, learn how to take turns to listen attentively and without interrupting. I think this skill is really very, very important. We have people working with us, I think in different places, there are people who doesn't know how to take turns. Hindi alam na, ay, eto pa yung time mo. You just need to wait. Sa bahay, we now have the opportunity to teach our kids to take turns sa pagsasalita, to listen attentively. Because if you don't listen attentively, you cannot respond to the question correctly. Tama ba? Parents, teachers, take turns to listen attentively without interrupting. Okay? And para sa akin din, communication skills is not only verbal, but it's also more of body language. Our body language speaks of something. Kaya kahit nga mga facial expression lang yan, mga ano lang yan, nakikita, nababasa tayo ng iba. Body language matters a lot. Kaya kahit yung nanay mo, di ba? Mata pa lang ng nanay mo, kahit hindi siya nagsasalita, alam mo na kung anong ibig sabihin. Hi at sa papa ko na nagwa-watch lahat ng mga live session ko. Hi mama, papa, Gingging, Daniel, Dodi, at Toto. And Vanessa and Uno, thank you for watching. Body language is very, very important. Diba? Eto, nakita ko ito at natatawa ako. Help! The kids are at it again. When kids, diba, pag may conflict yung mga kids, it's an opportunity also to learn for the kids to have that people skills. They are communicating, although nag-aaway, but pagkatapos niyan, they will resolve the conflict, nagkakaroon ng communication yung mga bata. So I think that is also an opportunity for the kids to learn. So kung merong ganon, parents also should look into both sides. Then we have a role to play. I think I can relate to parents na maraming bata or anak sa bahay, diba? If you have 5 kids, 3 kids, 2 kids, at some point magkakaroon ng conflict. But let that point, that scenario become a learning opportunity for the kids. Kahit nga tayo parent at anak, diba? Sometimes nagkakaroon din tayo ng mga conflict. But let it be an opportunity for us to have that communication so that we will learn something new out of that experience. Dito, as I mentioned earlier, yung body language. When we are communicating sa ating mga anak, especially sa bahay, we have different body language. Yung eyes natin, yung hands natin, yung ating mga shoulder, di ba, kahit yung pag-close, pag-open ng ating mga parts natin, nagkakaroon yan ng meaning. So kapag tayo ay nasa eskwela, nare-read din tayo ng mga bata. Pag online, of course, mag-iiba. Depende sa atin kung yung mga delivery modes natin. But I believe kahit na different, diba, flexible naman tayo ngayon, alternative delivery modes. But for me, as a teacher, it matters most yung feeling level ng mga teacher with the kids. Kahit na malayo, nagkakaroon din ng meaning if we just say, hi, hello, how are you to our kids. That's communication as well. Body language with our co-workers, that also matters a lot, especially in the morning, di ba? Our body language, kahit yung mga facial expression natin, it affects the people around you. Sa bahay man, sa eskwelahan man, sa workplace man, it matters. And, of course, sa ating tone of voice, it also affects people around us. Okay? Now, that's why sabi ko, be careful what you wish for. Diba? Our communication and the way we think matters a lot. And how we communicate with other people and how we think about other people will also possibly baka magkatotoo. Kaya nga when we dream something, di ba, we put it on our mind. Mangyayari at mangyayari yan because we have something na pinapalanan natin sa ating mga minds pa lang. Okay? Communication is essential. Number 1, again babalikan ko yung mga skills. Number 1, we teach creative. Number 2, we teach critical thinking. And third, of course, is our communication skills. Now, sa communication din, di ba, it's also very important how we relate with the people around us, as mentioned. I really like this quote, di ba? Your energy introduces you before you speak. I really believe this one. Kasi kahit hindi ka nagsasalita, people can already read you because you're giving them signals. You're communicating with them with the energy that you have. Kaya nga, if you are a mother and if you are worried all the time, and yung bata nagpapaturo sa bahay, of course, which mangyayari talaga that we need to assist our kids, we can also that to our kids. Our energy introduces us before we speak. Kaya merong mga tao na masasabi natin, malayo pa lang, parang alam na alam mo na. Alam na alam mo na yung nangyayari sa kanya. O ano yung, ay nako, ano naman ang mangyayari ngayon? Kasi mga energy ka na naibibigay. Sa bahay, I hope ang aning energy as a parent sa ating mga anak, sa ating mga asawa, no? Our energy should speak of something. Di ba remember, our body is made up of water, 75%. Positive and negative. May mga, di ba may positive and negative energy tayo sa ating katawan and our body is made up of 75% water. So we need to have that positive energy to let that water flow in our body. Kaya nga merong mga tao na pagdating niya pa lang siya na yung life of the party. That's also one way of communicating. Okay? So let us introduce a positive energy while staying at home with our kids and teaching them at home. When it comes to communication, merong communication program na i-introduce ang VEBAL for some. So meron different programs for different age group. So learn and grow in language. Meron sila from 3 years old to 5 years old. 10 sessions that will start on May 13. That's next week, I believe. Okay. Sige. Ika-4. That for me is also very important ay ang collaboration natin. Cool, tinawag kong cool. Working together to achieve a common goal. Collaboration. Gaano ba tayo nakikipag-work together sa school? Yung ating pakikipag-work together with our colleagues. At sa bahay, paano ba tayo ngayon magko-collaborate with the school, with the teacher, with our local government unit probably kasi ma-involve din sila ngayon with the delivery of our education, working together to achieve a common goal. It's very, very important na skill na dapat ma-learn ng mga bata. This time, we have enough time to enhance this skill. Okay? Now, sa collaboration in the digital world, marami tayong pwedeng magamit. So we can use Google, Microsoft, blogging, hands-on activities. We can print activities from the internet, print it, and make it as an opportunity for the kids. You can do work together, collaborate, make an output. So this can be learned, di ba? Tayong mga parents, especially tayong mga teachers, alam na alam natin ito. We can do so much activities for our kids sa bahay. And creating a wall of discussion. Merong mga sites sa internet that kids can exchange ideas. Diba? Example, yung Padlet. Later, you can discover this one on your own. But that is, I think when you write something, pwede siyang anonymous. So you can post there about your ideas. You can discuss with others. So I think it's also recommended in Padlet. Okay? Now, however, our responsibility given sa new normal na ito, Our responsibility as educators and parents now extends beyond the classroom to a world within keyboards and HTML codes, and teaching students to navigate these digital spaces responsibly is a major part of helping them develop a healthy relationship with the world around them. We have a very big responsibility now as teachers and as parents sa bahay. Kasi there's a vast of information na meron sa online. Kaya we should always be a guide on the side kung ano ang tinitingnan ng ating mga anak din, di ba? Okay. Encourage good digital citizens. Now let's partner with our school. Let's partner with our government, making our kids as digital citizens. Making our kids as digital citizens. Let's always remind them to protect private information for themselves and others. Especially ngayon, may TikTok, may kung ano-anong opportunities for them to post everything about themselves. Always remind our kids to protect their private information. Stay safe online. Be on guard. Diba? Think before you click. And don't even post anything personal. Example, address, age, birthday, and everything kasi pwedeng makuha din. Ang mga bata, ganun din dapat. No? Tayong mga parents, kailangan nating i-train ang ating mga anak to be good digital citizens. Balance the time they spend online and using media. Respect themselves and others, especially now. You can just post anything online. So let's also encourage this to our kids. If you post something, think again and again. Stand up to cyberbullying when they see it happening. They can ask their teachers, they can ask you, they can ask their friends, diba, that somebody is already being bullied on a cyber space. Okay, respect copyright and intellectual property. Ito, I think magkakaroon ng influx na naman ito sa internet world. If you took this from the online platform or website, don't forget always to give them also credits, di ba? Like this one, later ilalagay ko siya sa aking mga e-sources because even if nakuha ko siya sa Google, I know somebody prepared this one and they also deserve credit, di ba, sa ginawa. And especially yung mga write-up din, yung mga nakuha natin na in-insight na mga statements nila, I think they also need to be recognized. Carefully manage their digital footprints. Okay? So, learning at home, staying at home with this new normal. Let's also encourage digital citizenship sa ating mga. Let's give them an awareness of the potential threats of hacking, piracy, and even viruses, di ba? Napakarami. If we are using our cell phone, our laptop, as well as educating students on plagiarizing, what it is and potential consequences. Other forms of theft or incorporate online conduct. I think magbabago pati ang mga schools, especially on our policies, diba? On cyberbullying. So I think mag-iiba rin, formulate ang mga schools applicable on the new normal. So that when we go on the different alternative delivery modes, we still need to safeguard, diba, yung mga bata while they are using online. Okay? Sige. Now, let's encourage our kids, especially teenagers, to have social media diet also. There are so many apps right now available. Siyempre, no? Of course, Skype. I'm familiar with Skype. I know Instagram, but I'm not using Instagram. YouTube, this one. Twitter. I know Twitter, but I don't have any accounts. Gmail, Facebook, Tumblr. Ano ba yan? WhatsApp, Pinterest. Yung dalawa, ano ba yan? Parang hindi na ako familiar, ano. But then, let's encourage our kids also to have social media diet. Not all the time. I know with the flexible learning that we will have, alternative delivery modes, it's not even encouraged naman to stay on the internet for the whole day. I'm sure schools are also formulating scheduling that the kids will have also limited screen time, I believe. Kasi hindi naman maganda na nakababad yung bata sa ano, 'di ba? Sa laptop, nakababad dito buong maghapon. So we also give the time for them to do other things. And of course, sa social media kasi, there's even a sense of, di ba, competition. Kahit nga, yung mga picture that you're choosing na gagawin mong profile pic, parang nagbibigay rin ng nagbibigay rin siya ng mga ideas. So, di ba? At people will always compare, ganito, ganyan, because there's so much to feel. There's so much to experience while you are there on the social media. Okay? Let's encourage our kids to have social media diet. Tayo ring mga parents, let's have also social media diet. Okay? Sige. And digital footprints. While we are at home, staying with our kids, working from home, let's also look into what our kids are doing all the time, especially pag nasa cellphone sila or nasa laptop, nasa iPad or tablet nila. When you search and interact online, there's a trail of info left behind. Diba? May tinitingnan. Kaya nga, when you subscribe or when you like something on Facebook, may mga ads na pumapasok din sa'yo. Kasi may mga info ka rin na sinisend. So parang nagpa-prompt yung data na whenever there are promos like this, ikaw yung nagiging target market. There's always a train of information when you interact online. So when you click a certain website for shopping, every now and then you'll receive notifications of a certain product of that. Okay, so always be mindful on those online sites that you are visiting and your kids are visiting. Elements of your digital footprints can be searched or shared. Pwede yung ma-search, pwede yung ma-share. Digital footprints can be helpful or harmful to your reputation both now and in the future. Kasi when you post something online, it's there forever. Diba? Kahit sa Facebook, sa kanyang, diba, you click that you agree to the terms and conditions. So everything that you sent it, it's already there. Okay? Now, once online, things can exist forever. Kaya mga picture mo na nandun, it can exist forever. Kaya nga no, sometimes when magme-memories, magbabalik yung Facebook, memories of 10 years, 7 years, 5 years. And then, pag nakita mo sa memories mo, bakit ko ba nasabi ito? Ano kayong pinagdadaanan ko at that time? Why? Bakit ko ito nagawa? Bakit ko ito na-post at that time? So it exists forever. Even if you delete it, it's still there. Always think before you post online. Diba? Always think before you post online. And number 6, personal information or opinions sent to one person can be shared with a larger audience. So any informations, for example, this one, any informations that I'm relying to you, I know, can be shared with a larger audience. And I know Vibal right now was a very big audience. So anything that sinasabi ko ngayon, I can be posted anywhere. Sa Facebook nyo, sa YouTube, sa inyong mga social media accounts. Okay? So let's always remind our kids that personal information or opinions can be shared. It can be screenshot even, di ba? And can be shared. Googling yourself. Do you do that? Do you Google yourself? I do that sometimes. Hinahanap ko sarili ko kung anong lumalabas. But also healthy so that you also see what's going on. Masyado ka bang nakikita na sa mga sites, so sa search engine ba, if you search for your name, ano ba ang information about you na nakikita? Okay, so that's why when you post something, I think kailangan yung address hindi nilalagay, hindi nilalagay yung mga telephone numbers, and even yung mga on the way now, di ba? Mga information that you can be easily tracked. Old or inactive accounts should be disabled or deleted. Kapag may mga Facebook accounts tayo that we are not using anymore and our kids are not using, please delete it. Diba? Baka ma-hack at magamit yon and then we'll pretend that it's you. Diba? So old or inactive accounts should be disabled or you delete it. Keep personal details private and control the privacy settings on your accounts, especially on your Facebook accounts. So always look into your personal details. There's so many hacking happening right now. So I hope you also visit the privacy settings of your social media accounts and even for your emails. It's also very healthy for you to change it every now and then for your own security. And For digital footprints, ika-10th is be mindful of the digital footprints of others. Ask first if that person wanted you to tag them. Diba? So there are people that they are not comfortable when they are being tagged. Kaya nga sa Facebook, meron kang settings doon that confirm ba, do you want to be tagged this one? So you can just hide it. So ask please if that person wanted to be tagged. And of course, with the data privacy that we have right now, we also ask parents if it's okay to post the pictures of their kids. Of course, some students may have privacy issues. Okay? Please remind our kids that digital footprints is also very, very important. And social media diet. Okay. Ang fifth, for me, it's very, very important. Outside of the school, conventional school system, we parents, we have a very, very big responsibility to develop emotional intelligence to our kids. Diba? Emotional quotient matters a lot, even at the workplace. Even if you mataas ang IQ, parang EQ mababa, at some point hindi balance ano. So, kailangan magaling ang mga bata when it comes to how they cope up with everything. Emotional intelligence matters a lot, even in workplace. How do you handle stress? How do you handle people around you? How do you keep up with the challenge of work, especially right now when we are here sa ating mga bahay and we are working from home, we are doing stops all together, nanay ka na, teacher ka pa, may ginagawa ka pa na ganito. We are doing so many tasks at home. Are we looking also and checking on the emotions of our family members, of our kids especially? Are they being productive at home? Emotional intelligence. According to Daniel Goleman's model of emotional intelligence, there are 5. Number 1 is to know your emotions. As a parent, as a teacher, do you know your emotions? Alam mo ba kung ano, what's going on with you? I remember giving birth to of course, my daughter. I think there's really, diba, there's a maraming mga emotions ang nagpe-play after giving birth. So, how do you know your emotions? Ano ba ang nararamdaman? I think it's very important to manage your emotions. If you are upset, why are you upset? If you are sad, why are you sad? If you're happy, what are the reasons why you're happy, why you're excited? Diba? We should manage our emotions because whatever we say, whatever ang ating actuations, our actions affect the people around us, our family members especially. Motivate yourself. I think that's the most important. If there's nobody will motivate you, the last person is yourself. You motivate kasi it's the inner motivation, di ba? Sabi nga nila, yung ating motivation sa ating sarili, yun yung last natin na hinahawakan to keep ourselves going. Motivate yourself. And recognize and understand other people's emotions too. Because everything and all around us, sa family man natin, sa workplace, there are different emotions felt by different people because they come from different experiences. Your experience may be different from others. But you need to recognize also and look into facial expression and body language. Understand the emotions of other people. Be sensitive enough. And even for young kids, especially right now, be very sensitive sa ating mga maliliit na mga bata na even if you're working, they also need your attention. Diba? Recognize and understand people's emotion. And, of course, manage relationships and the emotions of other people. Kasi it's only by managing our connection with other people that we can truly relate. Kaya nga, we have best friends, diba? We have best buddies. Meron tayong talagang ka-berks tayo sa work because we were able to make that connection. Manage our relationship. I think it's a skill that a teacher should really walk into. Diba? Parang ima-manage, self-mastery mo muna yung self mo. And then, it's a skill how to relate with other people if you know yourself that you can always manage your emotions. May mga tao na galit na. Pero, post pa rin. Because may ability sila to manage their emotion. Siguro of course, I believe growing up, again, parents, you have a very big task. We have a very big responsibility how to nurture our kids to manage their own emotions. If your child is upset, do you process it? Kasi later, magsasurface sa personality ng bata. There are kids who are really tough kids because they were trained to be tough. Diba? There are kids that are really emotional because growing up, maybe there are a lot of experiences that happened with that kid. That's why yung kanyang pag-receive ng mga iba't ibang events sa buhay niya iba din. It all boils down to the kind of upbringing as for me. Diba? So, manage relationship. Because everything naman sa atin, we all have a web of relationship. Diba? Kung kilala ko, kilala rin niya, and then later on, ay, connected pala tayong lahat. Okay. Dinya Goleman, he's a psychologist and award-winning author. He's also a speaker, no? And according to him, decades of research show that the best leaders and team members are high in emotional and social intelligence skills. These are the competencies that distinguish outstanding performers in the 21st century. This is already 21st century, and people, kids, right now, should be able to manage their emotions. The EQ should really be developed. IQ is important, and EQ is also very important, di ba? Okay, sige. Now, there's always a chemistry of connection, di ba? According kay Goldman, there's always a chemistry of connection. That's why you chose that person, you decide to be with that person because you can feel the chemistry. There's a chemistry of connection. Even for kids, inside the classroom, if the kids like the teacher, there's always a connection. And learning becomes, fun because there's a connection between the teacher and the student. There's a very good relationship between parents and kids because there's a chemistry of connection. And it's really up to us, especially sa mga bahay, as our first, di ba? Our home is our first school. There should be a chemistry of connection so that we will be able to relate with each other. And we now have ample time to have that connection and to establish that connection given this ECQ na matagal na. Okay, we only have 10 days na lang ba yung natitira to end this ECQ. Everything, chemistry of connection. Okay, so with that, together, let us go back to the following skills that our kids should develop outside of the conventional school system. Though I know teachers, many of this nagagawa na natin sa ating classroom. Creativity, let's nurture creativity of the kids. Okay? Number 2, let us, of course, encourage critical thinking skills. Let us develop their communication skills. Let's give them an opportunity to collaborate. Kahit na online, they still have the opportunity to collaborate with other kids. I think in the Vibal Summer Program, even if meron silang face and then merong session, I think they will have a time also to see other kids for collaboration. And of course, the coping skills or our EQ is also very, very important, equally important. Okay? Creativity, critical thinking skills, communication skills, collaboration skills, and the coping skills or the EQ of our kids. Now, the challenge of our time is to do everything online, di ba? Or alternative delivery mode. Keep calm. It's the new normal. Tayo mga teachers, we are now being conditioned with this new normal. So let's learn from each other and let's always look into the brighter side of things. Diba? Now, speaking of this collaboration and in our ways to communicate with you and to help you, Pebal introduced already Smart Enroll. I think last April na simula na itong Smart Enroll. So for schools, for school administrators, this is really very helpful for you so that you can help also your parents not to have that face-to-face, diba? You can do everything online. Okay. Now, also the Vibal V Smart School, it's a learning management system. I know that we can really develop our school together with our collaboration between our teachers, students, and parents. I think this smart school offers this one so that it will be very, very comfortable for us to communicate with each other. Okay? And so, mga school administrators, you try this smart school. We've introduced it last Monday. Last week ba yun? Last week with the V Smart School. Okay? It's a learning management system. And of course, the Vibal Summer Program. It's fun, interactive, affordable learning at home. My kid is 4 years old and I'm going to enroll her with a program to enhance her critical thinking skills. So one of the programs in Vibal, I'm gonna join my kid also. Okay, so about Vibal Summer School, parents and teachers, this is an online summer program that will run on Vibal V Smart School platform. So you can visit this one, and enrollment is also on this summer.vibalgroup.com. There are 5 subjects that they are going to introduce. I guarantee you that's interactive, and the teachers are really preparing programs that your kids will really enjoy online. So 5 subjects: English, Filipino to enhance the communication skills of our kids, math, science, ICT to enhance the critical thinking skills and the creativity of our kids, and of course, collaboration. And of course, you are needed also so that you can also be a guide on the side with your kids learning online with Be Smart Summer Class. The average price per course is 1,000, and that will be 20 sessions. And it will run from 1 to 2 hours. Okay, learners will receive a certificate of completion upon completion of the course. Iba po ito sa mga summer program na ginagawa ng mga schools for those students at risk. Ito po is an online summer school program po ng DEBAL for us to prepare also. This is also our way of preparing for the new normal. So let's try. Please visit the DEBAL summer program. Okay? And of course, I would like to say hi to the officers and teachers of the Alliance of Preschool of Las Piñas, headed by Sir Simon Mallorca. Okay? So if you have time later after this, so learners will receive a certificate of completion upon completion po of the course. And school affiliate program, for every successful referral of a parent, the school will receive 10% referral fee of the total course price. And schools can encourage parents to enroll their children in the summer program. VIBAL will provide a banner to post on social media or to email. Schools can sign up through their VIBAL account executive. So please contact your VIBAL people, especially yung mga assigned po on the different cities. So again, for every successful paid referral of a parent, the school will receive 10% fee of the total course price. Okay? And for inquiries, you can email customercare@vibalgroup.com or message Vibal via FB, Twitter, and Instagram. So again, don't forget, visit the Vibal Summer Program. So again, I'm Teacher Donna, and you can email me here. So thank you again for another wonderful time with you. I know po na naghintay kayo about 22 minutes. Sorry po talaga. But I hope next time, hindi na po mangyayaring maghintay po kayo with our session. And we really hope po that we are helping one or another for our teachers, especially to our parents who are staying at home. Okay? So, if there are questions, eto, sorry po, nag-delete ba ang audio? Sige, digital citizen sounds good, but how can siya quality learning in digital learning system? Yeah, kaya nga po, digital citizens. Dito nga po plays the vital role natin as a parent to guide our kids, diba? I think for our school and many schools, may mga restricted po tayo na mga sites. Sa bahay, in digital learning, I know po, learning management systems na ino-offer ngayon. And if it's all about education, those materials na nandoon po are all, magaganda po ang nilalaman, and I know that they will not put something there to harm kids. And of course, tayo as a parent, napakalaki po ng role natin on ensuring that our kids are really doing yung mga bagay na dapat gawin. And our role as a parent is to see to it that they are responsible and they know their limits when they're using already the online world. Okay, there's a question from Ma'am Maria Isabel James. Ma'am, how do you handle pupils or not open-minded as with parents? I think yung role talaga ng school, of course, to communicate. Parent-school collaboration matters a lot. And parents, may malaking nagampanan ang mga parents to make their kids understand. I know kids right now, they're open-minded kasi nga lahat ng mga maximize nila online, na mga nasi-share din nila. And kids are very, very creative. Okay? So far, yun lang yung mga tanong. I'd like to mention yung aking friend na nanonood, GM Online. I usually buy my grocery there. Sir, good afternoon. And to my friends here at Bebal, and for all teachers na laging nandito at sumusubaybay sa different sessions ng Bebal, thank you very much po for watching and for following Bebal. Okay, so if you have other questions related po with the summer program, you can contact po Vibal to their page and even on the different social media accounts. Okay, so with that, I would like to say good afternoon again to everyone, and I hope that you will have a great Saturday again. Good afternoon. Bye-bye.